Happening is K.A. We back in this thing, kid. So got a sleep cut up Patron on the tongue. We here back to talk about this little J Prince Takeoff little thing that's going on here. You heard me? So basically, if you didn't see, there's basically $1 million worth of game podcast. Basically, the J Prince family went on there. I think it was J Prince Jr., J Prince, and Mike Prince, and they was just discussing about the situation about Takeoff's death. R.I.P. to Takeoff. Basically, they insinuated that I'm Quavo's associate. They're saying that's his brother, but someone named Migo Baines um was the one that kind of took shit to another level, which caused the shooting and sadly the passing of Takeoff. They was talking about that in the interview. He was also sending some codes and you could say threats at Offset. Offset came on to respond. You know what I'm saying? And that is all. I would say, well, document the interviews there. You could go watch this shit. $1 million worth of game. It's documented, if you will. Now we all know Jay Prince and their family. Like again, like I was stating in the other video, like it's just something about that fact. I just don't know. There's something there, bro. Like they be saying mob ties is like mind of bosses or whatever the fuck it stands for. But like, bro, honestly, y'all something, bro. To the point, Offset had to say in that little live video, y'all think y'all John Gotti or something? Like, I don't know what it is about that family, but clearly there's something there, bro. It's like Trick in Detroit, or like Big U, or I guess Whack. I don't know, like them niggas, like for Houston, like that's them. You know what I'm saying? They got power in the city, but anyways. So I'm not here to reiterate that type of stuff. Just trying to catch you up. If you didn't see the other videos, go check them out, like and subscribe. Besides all that, Jay Prince claims Mago's friend gave statements to the police and Takeoff investigations, saying that he snitched basically. Now, mind you, I guess the documents aren't public or whatever. Like, I guess they got them, or you have to go to Houston to get them documents. Like, they're not online or whatever the fuck, from my understanding. But anyways, let's read this article. Now, honestly, listen. Especially with this whole Boston Richie situation, motherfuckers been throwing all these snitch allegations all these time. Motherfucker, oh, check my paperwork, check my resume, like I'm really, oh, I do what I do. Niggas be posting their interrogation with the police just to say, yo, see how I held that shit down? I'm trying to show y'all not to snitch, which, like, what the fuck is going on in hip hop that niggas really need to do that type of stuff? That's what I don't understand about this whole little situation. But with that being said, we just gonna get into this thing and read about it real quick. So, you know, I already gave you a little spiel. Like, subscribe, help your boy, girl. Let's get into this thing. So, Jay Prince pulls out allegations about paperwork on Quavo's affiliate, Willie Blind. That's Migo Bands. Also, with that being said, imagine, like, your brother dying, like, again, and we could sit here have the snitching discussion, like, will you snitch, will you not snitch? We ain't trying to do all that today. But like, what I was gonna say is, you know, imagine being Quavo, your brother, your family member passed away. You feel like shit because he was chilling. It was an argument mostly you were having with people that kind of escalated sadly. You might have some fault in it that, you know, y'all should have left. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have went out that day. Y'all feeling the way, y'all having some fault in it. You feel bad. Offset feel bad or whatever. Jay Prince talking about what relationship Offset and Takeoff had pissing him off. You basically got into a little tussle with your brother, you know, a nigga who you made history with. Offset at the Grammys for whatever tribute y'all had and was going to do for Takeoff. Also, with that being said, like, if this dude, this associate, if he was telling the police statements to figure out the murder and what the hell took, like, happened, you being an individual, right? Like, nigga, my brother passed, this is my man. You might not condone it because, you know, you're a street dude, whatever, woo, woo. But at the same time, like, nigga, your brother died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas got friends and all this shit. Don't get it wrong. Like, it hit different when it's your family member. And I'm not saying your friends can't be your family members. But, like, still, bro, especially you was right there with them. So, that probably hit different. Now, I'm not saying Quavo should disown the nigga. But, like, how do you think Quavo feeling with this if it's factual? But, anyway, let's get into the article. I'm just here shucking and jiving and talking some shit. But, anyways. Jay Prince caused a storm during his recent appearance on $1 Million Worth of Game. Throughout the past few months, many questioned the intentions of mob ties in the wake of Takeoff's passing. Sorry, where was I at? However, Prince attempted to clear his and his son's names from any of the chatter surrounding Migos rapper's death. At one point, Jay Prince alleges that Quavo's friend Willie Bland began cooperating with the authorities in the case. He brought along supposed paperwork that Gilly the Kid read during the podcast. Bland stated that a police report that he felt as though Quavo's life was in harm's way. Bland said he saw one of the men reaching for his weapon. At that point, he threw the first punch since he believed they were going to try and rob Quavo. Now again, I don't know. Hey, tensions can flare up. Again, Quavo was with them niggas before they went to that spot. Quavo and Takeoff. So, do I think they would rob him? But you never know, bro. Sometimes it's just some other niggas in the entourage that pop shit. So, hey. Anyways, back to my reading. Jay Prince refuted Bland's statement, questioning why he'd throw a punch at someone that he knew was armed. That's facts. I ain't fighting a nigga with a weapon, motherfucker. Unless my hand is fucking Superman's hand and I can bend steel, nigga. With, hey, listen. But anyways. Clearly, this Bland dude, I guess this is a quote from Jay Prince, gave a police report that he's seen these two guys with guns earlier, but these are the same two guys that he decided to punch with his gun out and his yo, who the fuck wrote this quote? With his gun out and then with his gun. What do you think is going to happen? Prince noted. Lord know if any of them tried to rob or touch Quavo, it was going to be some real problems. Bland allegedly told police about what led to the shooting. The paperwork supposedly reveals that he provided the names of another individual he claimed also possessed a weapon. Later on, he added that he actually got the gun itself from Jazz Prince. And like this, I remember him stating this in the interview, like, listen. I know we're going to have a little security conversation. Listen, if you check into a city and supposedly the Prince family, you know what I'm saying? Let's just play hypotheticals. They like well known, well respected in the city to the point like if you there for a couple of days just off the strength of y'all rocking with them, y'all going to be good. You might not need security and y'all have built up a rapport. You have been out there a couple of times and you have, I wouldn't say used their services, but checked in with them before and you have had a good time and no one has tried you, well then of course you would do it again. With that being said, if I am an artist, I am from urban societies, and I'm in the city, you never know shit could pop off, like y'all out here with me, appreciate that, but y'all never know some shit could pop off. I might ask you to hold a little weight, you know what I'm saying? Hold a little something just in case some, you know what I'm saying, I find myself in a situation y'all ain't there. And hey, I gotta make it home to my family and kids or my loved ones. I'm busting, you know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple as that. So I ain't mad at him for getting something from Jazz Prince. And honestly, it's Houston. Every nigga got guns. Like, come on, every nigga got guns. Like, we not doing this. But anyways, back to my readings. He given all kinds of statements on this police report that we have, so we could read his name and everything because he put himself in the position where he's cooperating and telling a lot of different lies, so we may as well shine a light on the real root to the issue, which is this, homie. Prince said on the podcast, he added that Jazz and Quavo are brothers, so his son doesn't have any issues providing the Migos rapper with protection. Now, you got this clown, and it ended up in his hands. This clown saying somebody want to rob him that gave him a gun. Prince continued. Now, honestly, like, again, I don't know, nigga. I wasn't there. Honestly, you can have this perspective of why are they talking about this on this podcast? Why did Gilly and Wallow upload this? But why would you not? They trying to get views and hate. I'm not going to tell a nigga how to conduct their business. They doing their thing. With that being said, maybe they should have had a little bit more empathy, especially with the whole, again, they didn't know this was going to happen, a little situation that happened at the Grammys. I don't know what beef Quavo and Offset allegedly have. With that being said, maybe for his mother, stuff like that. You ain't trying to put that shit out again. You know, they trying to get some solace in this little situation. Y'all reiterating and saying all this shit. Ain't giving her no peace of mind. Ain't making her feel happy. Ain't making her move on. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. I didn't like the call out of Offset. Because again, we don't know them niggas' relationship. Whatever issue they had, that happened at the end. We don't know them niggas' relationship like that. With that being said, man, this just some mess. And we just gonna figure it out. Now again, that family, I don't know, bro. They must, I don't know, like they just, I guess they run Houston. They just got that power, that respect. They just there. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know. All I really gotta say is, hey man, if it, hey, if bro is telling and they speaking, they getting the ish off their chest, they getting the ish off their chest. But like, I feel like maybe they should have held back a little bit. Maybe it wasn't the perfect time, and they shouldn't have called out Offset. They shouldn't have did this shit. But we gonna see how this progresses. But hey, what do you feel? Put your comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Hey, you already know I got some other videos for y'all to check out. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's the Black TJ Delweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe if you want to hear a little bit more on I'm gone. You heard me? Slimes on peace, y'all, gang. Aye.